What's up, guys? This is Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to give you guys a very quick update about the markets. Just know that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I'm saying as financial advice. Anyways, as far as the market's going, we're still stuck within this range. SPY was not able to break past 646 to be a lot more bullish, but simultaneously, we never lost to 642 to be more bearish, at least so far. So we're still stuck in the middle. And if we do end up losing 642, this could start to trend down towards like 640 or even below that for a small temporary dip. But keep in mind, regardless of the direction, even if we get some kind of dip move, the trend is still quite bullish and it's going to be favoring upside later on. So we came down here, we bounced, made a higher low and bounced. If we continue to fall, we can make another higher low and bounce, continue to break out higher. That's what I mean by this trend. It's still technically bullish. Now, with SPY, right now, as I speak, we are dipping just a little bit. We haven't lost 642 yet. We're going to see if that ends up holding or not. For now, make sure you watch your levels. Let's see if that support holds or not. If not, we could be dipping a little bit lower. So watch that 642 area and let's see if buyers defend or not. And if not, we could be dipping a little bit. But like I said before, it's going to likely be a little bit more temporary. For the QQQ, we came very close to the highs from Friday, but we weren't able to break them. Our support is at basically this 570 area. As we dip, we could be returning to the 570 zone. If that fails us, we're looking for 568 and 566. But we have resistance right here at 573. So we're still technically stuck in the middle. I could be looking for a 570 retest or below, so be careful in case we do dip lower. On the IWM, we're technically on a downtrend unless we get bought back above 233. We're still favoring move back down to 232 or below, so you want to be very careful with this. And there's a good chance that this is going to likely continue with the small dip. For now, it's been dipping pretty much all day. ES pumped and dumped. We hit my target of 64.80, but we weren't able to hold above that to push to 6,500. As we're dipping, we're still technically in a range. We're going to be watching to see if 64.60 holds. If that support does not hold, we could be dipping towards 64.40 or below. There could be a bit of a sell-off coming to ES just temporarily. But once again, even if we do sell off a little bit, we're still bullish. We're still bullish overall. Even if we come all the way down towards 64.47 to 64.40, back down towards our 50 EMA, we could still bounce, continue to uptrend. Every time we're dipping, we keep getting bought back up. So this could be a temporary dip. So keep that in mind. For NQ, it's the same thing essentially. We have a 23,600 as resistance and support at 23,464. If that fails us, we could be dipping to 23,300. So we'll see what kind of reaction we get. On Bitcoin, we're technically on a downtrend. We're going to see if we get back above 113,000. If not, we're looking for 110,000 to see how it reacts. Tesla's pushing very nicely, but we have this resistance at 350. Watch this range between 346 is support and 350 is resistance. It's bullish. It's very bullish, very strong. We're going to see if it holds above that. Eventually, we're going to try to break the 350s. And if we do, we could be eventually running for 367 soon. So I still remain very bullish on Tesla. But 350 is going to be tough to break initially. So it might consolidate between 350 and 346 for some time before it breaks out higher. Nvidia pushed very close to our 182 targets. We're going to see if 178 holds or not. It might dip just a bit from here. Then we're going to see if it bounces again. But nonetheless, it's going to likely hold up and consolidate. Now, Appl has a left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. If we lose 225, this could be dipping a lot lower. But if we hold and break past 230, we're looking for a bounce. So watch 225 to be tested. We'll see if we bounce or not. As far as AMD goes, we're making lower highs. We're going to see if we get back above 167 to bounce more, or if we lose 161 to dip. So we're in this range right now, stuck in the middle. So we're just consolidating. We might be dipping towards 161 though. So we'll see if buyers step in. Coinbase was trying to bounce and got a small rejection here. There is an imbalance down here around the low 300s. 300 to 301 can be tested if that fails. Amazon, however, is going to be favoring 230. Meta is going to be favoring essentially 757 to 760. Google is going to be favoring essentially 211. And then Microsoft is also kind of looking in the middle. If we lose 502, we're looking for a dump. But if we break 508, we're looking for a bounce. So we're still in the middle. But it might retest 502, so we'll see how it goes. The VIX is starting to bounce again. We did mention that there is a support at 14. So we're going to see if this bounces and we're going to see how the market ends up responding. So keep that in mind, guys. For now, that's what we're essentially seeing. With that being said, I thank you all for listening. The market is showing a little bit of weakness, but we haven't lost any critical supports. We'll see if we end up churning, so be careful. And even if we do dip a bit, this will just be a temporary dip. I'm not saying this is going to last forever, so we'll see what ends up happening as time goes on. Thank you for listening, and peace out.